Good morning, it's Laurie from Passionate Penny Pincher, and I am so glad that you are here today. I am crazy excited because it is day 11 of Crock-Tober. We are making one of my favorite meals, but I'm going to tell you why I'm actually not using my crock pot today. It's going to surprise you. We are going to make that. I'm going to show you a fun Dollar Tree, easy little fun thing you can do as a small gift for folks. We're going to make chunky apple cake. It's a great day. As you're hopping on, if you can hit the share this button, we will give away a $25 Amazon gift card for every shares, and I would love for you to give one. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. I would love to hear, guys. Tell me what temperature it is where you are right now. Finally, I feel like fall has come to Ohio. I am thankful it hasn't come sooner, but I'm kind of excited because it feels cool out today, and I'm making all this yummy food, and it makes for a great morning. Hi, Jamie and Tana. So glad to see you guys. Okay, so guys, you can download the Crock-Tober cookbook and menu plans. You can order the one if you'd like it on Amazon. Click the link, you'll get all that information. Also, we're going to do a lot of gadgets today. So as we're talking gadgets, if you want those, when you sign up for Crock-Tober, I will send out links to everything we're using so you can see what's going on. Thank you, Heather, for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so let me tell you, I am not actually making dinner in the crock pot today because hey, Brandy, glad to see you. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Nicole. I'm not making dinner in the crock pot because I am going out of town next week. And tonight we are having a bunch of Young Life college kids over. And so we've got like 10 or 15 people coming for dinner. So I'm actually I'm not being a horrible mom. I'm giving myself oodles of grace, and we're ordering barbecue for these kids because I didn't want to make this many mashed potatoes. So I'm making this as a freezer meal, but you can make it as a freezer cooker meal. You can make it as a slow cooker meal. Either way, it's going to work. All you got to do is we're going to add in, and this would be going in my crock pot. It's going in a freezer bag to make my life easy. All we've added in, this is slow cooker chicken and gravy, is I've got about 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast in here, okay? This is so yummy. You're going to love this. Then you're going to add in a can of reduced sodium beef broth. So this is my beef broth. And you can put this right in the crock pot. I'm just doing it as a freezer meal because we're going to save it so that next week when I'm out of town, they'll at least have one meal done. Then you're going to add in a zesty Italian salad dressing mix. And again, you can put this in your crock pot. You can put this in a freezer meal. Then we're going to add in oh, those seasonings about did me in. Then you're going to add in some chicken flavored gravy mix. So that's it. Don't inhale the seasoning as it goes in. So then what you're going to do is if you're cooking this in the crock pot, you would cook it on low for about 4 hours. At the end of the 4 hours, you would take it out, you would take the chicken out, you would shred up the beef, and then you would take some cornstarch. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in a freezer meal. I will tell you, this is Carmen Burton from our Passionate Penny Pincher Dinners Done Facebook group. She gave me this recipe, and oh my gosh, we made it for my kids, and they loved it. So I didn't want to not eat it. Since I'm doing it as a freezer meal, though, I'm just going to pop it in here again. Pop it in your slow cooker. I'm going to try to get some more air out. So we're going to go ahead. After 4 to 6 hours, what you'll do, and you can get this recipe when you click the link above, you're going to take a teaspoon of cornstarch and you're going to mix with that 2 teaspoons of water. Because my family's going to cook this, you can see I just gave them all the directions on how they need to make this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this in a freezer bag for my bunch. Honestly, when I'm out of town, they like to eat out. That makes them happy. It makes my husband happy. Sometimes he will cook spaghetti sometimes. He doesn't like to spend money a whole lot, so he will try to be frugal. But at least this way, I know they have one meal done. So what I've done is I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I've got directions on here. I'm going to put those in there as well. And then I'm going to leave them. You serve it over mashed potatoes. I'm going to show you what it looks like because you need to see what it's going to look like because it's so yummy. They're going to have instant mashed potatoes because y'all, in all reality, my 14-year-old will be the one cooking dinner, and instant mashed potatoes is all she can handle. So here's what it looks like when it's done, though. Y'all see that? Guys, this is so yummy. Oh my gosh, delicious. And so simple. So basically, I'm going to leave my family a can of green beans, some mashed potatoes. I know they should make real potatoes and not do instant mashed potatoes, but y'all, I mean, it's better than McDonald's, right? That's all we're shooting for. And there's their dinner, all done. Hi, Ann. Glad to see you guys. Don't forget, guys, if you hit that share this button, we will enter you to win a $25 Amazon gift card. I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to make next. I'm going to wash my hands real fast. y'all. I am excited about this. Can y'all see? Let me move everything. So like I said, we have a bunch of kids coming over tonight who have been amazing. These are college kids that work. Have any of y'all heard of the program Young Life? My son has been involved in Young Life for 4 years since we moved here, and college kids come and minister to them in their high schools and do awesome things, and it's been a great experience. So I was thinking that I need to do something to thank them, because next year he will probably head to college. Well, he will head to college, and hopefully he will be helping as well in Young Life. And I thought, as a mom, he's undecided as to where he's going to go, so I don't know if he'll be close by or not. But I would love to know that some mama out there took care of him. So I was thinking today I'm going to take care of these sweet kids, and I'm going to send them a little goodie bag. But y'all know I don't want to spend a lot of money. Not that I'm cheap, but y'all, I am the passionate penny pincher. But I did want to send them just something home with something sweet to say thank you. So all I'm doing is taking some these are the cookies that are in the cookbook. They're the recipe that's in there. I've already made I think I made 8 dozen cookies this morning. And I'm going to send them home with a little thank you. So super simple. And this is just ribbon from the Dollar Tree and some plastic stuff. So easy. One other thing that I saw and I debated doing, y'all look at these. How cute are these? Give me some hearts or likes if you love these, y'all. I love these. Hi Janelle, and oh guys, tell me what the temperature. I keep seeing people saying other places. You were in Easton, Pennsylvania, Janelle. I'd love to hear what it's like, because it's finally cool here. Thank you for sharing, Cookie. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so these were these little, found these last year on clearance at Walmart. Or not Walmart, Michael. So they were probably if they were originally $6, I wouldn't pay more than 20, I'm sorry, maybe more than $1 for them. So what you can do as well, but I don't have as many of these, so I can't decide what to do, is you can pop these into one of these. Oh, this will be so cute, y'all. But I only have 4. I may have to run to Michael's today. Oh, y'all, how cute would this be? Seriously. I'm going to have to make more cookies. How could I think I have to have 10. That's not so bad. If I sent them home with that, hang on, I got to rinse this off. Yeah, how fun is this? So super easy. 45 in Syracuse, New York. That's cold. It's 56, Janelle, where you are. It was 55 this morning in Columbus, which was cold for us. So now what you can do, I need to go get some twine that will match this better. Y'all, I'm going to have to go get some more of these. Isn't that cute? And then you just tie a little ribbon. And I've just got some basic twine that I'll use to tie that off. So super easy to do. Just a nice little happy to give and to thank people. The recipe for the cookies is in the cookbook. So we're going to be making those. I got to finish those up, but I'll wait till after live. I just wanted to show you that fun idea. If you have extra cookies, or if you have someone you need to thank and you don't want to spend a bundle, that's just a nice little happy thing. And especially college kids, they always appreciate that stuff. So next up, we are making apple cake. How many of you guys have give me a heart or like if you've ever made Southern Living's chunky apple cake. This is one of my favorite recipes ever. It's so easy. I'm doing it, and I'm going to if you sign up for the Crock-Tober cookbook, it's totally free to get that. I will send out all of the gadgets that I'm using. This is my Pyrex jar. Do y'all see this? It is lovely. It's an 8-cup Pyrex jar. I absolutely adore it. And I'm going to be able to do everything in this one pot. It also comes with a lid, which is kind of cool. So all you're going to do to make the apple cake, we'll put a link in for that, is you're going to add in 2 cups of sugar. This is such an easy one. And what's nice is anybody can make it. Like when I've made it with kids all the time, because it's really easy to mix it together. 2 eggs. Oh, Caitlin, you said your cookbook is arriving Tuesday. I am so excited. Thank you so much for ordering one. Yeah, y'all can order one if you'd like the real one, or you can just download the free one, which is totally awesome too. Good morning, Suzanne. Glad to see you this morning. So now we're going to add in, we've got 2 cups of sugar, 2 eggs. Now we're going to add in 2 cups of flour. This is a great one to make with little kids, and I'll show you why in just a second. Partly because it's so easy. It's kind of just a dump. You just dump it all together. So you don't have to worry about having a whole bunch of fancy stuff. Then you're going to add in a teaspoon of baking soda. Oh, I got the wrong one. Hang on. Find my teaspoon over there. Teaspoon of baking soda. I just ordered a new set of these spoons from Andrea at Utensi Spoons. I love these spoons. I'll send you a link out to those as well. A teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, two teaspoons of cinnamon, and then we're gonna just mix that together. Now, you can mix this together by hand for sure, but I'm just gonna use this for the sake of time. But I usually just stir it together by hand. I don't even use my mixer. Thank you, Joy, for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, these measuring spoons are the best. Okay, this is a really thick, this makes a really, almost like a brownie dough, so it's gonna be very, very, very thick. I feel like this is really thick, but I think part of the reason is I over-melted my margarine. And so I'm hoping it's gonna be okay, y'all, because I've never had it quite this thick. But I think my margarine I may have lost some of my margarine. Okay, let's see what happens when we add in the apples. This seems really thick to me this morning. Let me see. I've made this recipe a zillion times, so I'm thinking, I know that it's thick, but it's really thick. And I know everybody always says to me, is it really that thick? It's really thick. So when I was melting my butter this morning, no, this is right. When I melted the butter this morning, I kept thinking that it was fully melted and it wouldn't melt. And then I finally looked and I realized that the one of the little pieces of butter, the wrapper was still in there. And that's why it looked like butter was still there. So I kept boiling the poor butter to death. So I think I may have boiled off some of the butter. So I may have to add a little extra butter. But it is thick. It's not quite this thick, but it is pretty thick. Let me show you guys this thing, though. How many of y'all have one of these things? This thing, y'all, will change your life when you're making a recipe like this, especially during apple season. It is one of my favorite things. The only thing I will say about mine, I got mine quite a while ago, and the only thing is the suction does not always work. Like right now, the suction does not want to go down. So typically what you do if you have a brand new one that works correctly and you don't put it in the washing machine like I probably did, is you would pull this down. But it's not gonna work, but we're gonna be fine. We'll just hold it in place. So you put your apple on, and if the section works well, you don't have to hold it so tightly. But because my section is crummy, I got it to go on. Y'all, this is gonna be one of those days. I literally cut an apple right before and it worked perfectly, and now it's gonna be a little bit gripey. Okay, there's one. So you can see, do y'all see that? I love this thing. The section on yours broke too, Angela. I wish they wouldn't break. That frustrates me. I think I put mine in the dishwasher, which might be why it broke. But then you can just put those in there. Yeah, has anybody else had one? Has anybody had one that the section didn't break? Because that's the only thing. My mother-in-law's one had a good clamp on it. Let me see if I can get it to go down. Usually I can get it to go. In fact, just this morning it went down, but it is not going to go now for the life of me. My mother-in-law's was one that actually pinched on your cabinet, but the problem is it was so dangerous on your cabinets. It like had a vice grip on your cabinet. This one though is perfect if the section works. There we go, this one's working good now. Okay, and it's a lot easier when your apples are straight because they don't, they work a little better. Y'all, for real, that just happened. Maybe I need to clear my countertop space. We're just gonna let that go. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. That's what we're gonna do. Y'all did not see that. Oh my word. Is there a little grain on your counter? Somebody said, yeah. Isn't that bad, y'all? I'm telling you what. I am not Martha Stewart. Bless her. I wish I was a little bit more pulled together, but that's just not my life. But I still have 8 dozen cookies made this morning, and an apple cake, and a freezer meal done for tomorrow. So I am over being Martha Stewart because this is awesome enough for me. This is as awesome I can be. Pour a little water on the counter and help hold it down. Would that help? I should try that maybe. Let me see. We got one more apple. Yeah, Brenda, it is life. I tell you, if y'all saw me in here, it's a scary world. It's a scary thing that goes, everything we get done. Some days we get lots done, but it still is a hot mess. Okay, so that's it. So now, ahead and mix those all up. And like I said, this is a really thick batter. I kind of feel like some of this butter kind of melted everything out. This feels like a lot, really, really thick. Even though it is thick, y'all, every time I make it, I think, is it really this thick? And it really is a really thick, almost think thicker than a brownie batter. Hang on. So now what we're gonna do is take out a pan, which I forgot to pull out this morning. And I don't see a single one here, which means my kids have moved them. You guys have your children move things? Use this. My kids do the dishes, and so when they're finished, it's awesome that they do them, but you never know where they're going to put things away at. I don't know where they could have put my pans at. You know what? I think I do know where they put maybe. Let me look here. Oh, I found it. I like this pan. I like baking things in these types of pans much better than glass pans. So I'm going to do that. Okay. So that's it. We're going to mix this in. I feel like it's really thick. Y'all, I'm just going to tell you, this batter feels thick to me even today. But I think it's going to be fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't chance it. Hopefully it'll be fine. I'll take a picture later in the morning and I'll let you know if it worked or not. I think it should work fine. I've made it a million times, and every time I think it's really thick. The only thing that I'm worried about this morning is because that margarine cooked a little bit longer than it should have. Well, it was butter. Oh, there we go. There we're getting it. I didn't mix the apples very well in. Can y'all see this? Pitiful. You would replace the apples with pears. That sounds yummy too. I love, and then apple cake. I'm not a huge pear fan, but that does sound good. But then we put over top of it cream cheese frosting. Guys, you're just gonna have to trust me. People will look at this, because I know I had a friend one time email me after, and she said, "Is it really this thick?" And I said, "It really is." So then you just press it down into the bottom, and then you're gonna bake at 350, I believe, for 35 to 40 minutes. But we will give you a link to the actual recipe because I didn't write that part down. And I, of course, don't remember it. Actually, I can go look. Let me go look real fast. You're going to bake at 350 for 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this sucker in the oven. So easy. And like I said, it is really thick. I promise it's going to be thick, but all that's going to bake right up around those apples, because the apples will add a lot of juice to it. So I'm going to pop that in. And we're good to go. So far we have, yes, I did grease the pan, Angela. Did you see me grease the pan? You may not have seen it as we went. So I'll answer any questions y'all have about Crock-Tober. You can download your totally free cookbook and menu plan. Your son heard what he said about the dishes. Yes, I love when my kids do the dishes. I hate when they don't put them away right. You can download your totally free cookbook. You can also order one on Amazon if you'd like that. I promise I'm not always a hot mess, but today is one of those days. I'm trying to see what other questions there. If y'all have any questions about the menu plans, well, not the menu plans, but about Crock-Tober or anything else, I'll answer those. I'm going to actually sit here while we chat. I'll sit and get these cookies done. I'm going to put cookies together. So I'll look for your questions if you have them. Let's see. Because I can get this done. Thank you, Brenda, for saying that I have a cute sweater on. The sweater is actually from TJ Maxx. You were trying to click the pin link and it's not working. It may work after the video is done. So if it's not working now, it should work. Oh, I meant to show you guys these. Look at these cute things. This is what I'm making the cookies on. I love this. Is this tiered baking rack, and it's awesome when you have a lot of stuff to make and you don't have a whole lot of space. Yeah, Caroline's definitely I'm very real. Michelle, the recipe for the cookies is in the Crock-Tober cookbook, so you can grab those at that link for those. Okay, y'all, how many cookies did I put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do 6 cookies per bag. Hi, and Kelly in Michigan. Is the cake almost like Jewish apple cake? I have never had Jewish apple cake. It might be, Shirley. That sounds wonderful. The apple cake, Heidi, is not in the Crock-Tober cookbook, but it is on the website. And what I'll do is if you sign up for the cookbook, I will send out a link to the apple cake recipe today so that you have it for sure. I'll also post that later in the day. Try to dampen the cabinet top and see if the apple thing would stick. Do you think that's what it was, Angela? You think it's just because it's not damp? That's why it didn't do it? Maybe? You made those already and they're fabulous. I am so glad you like them. That's awesome. That makes my day. I love that. It's amazing, Shirley, that recipe. Where did you buy your cute boxes? The cute boxes. These were from Michael's. Aren't those cute? I really do love those. I may have to go get some more of those today because I only have 4 and we've got about 10 people that I need these gifts for. So I don't know how to, I don't know. They're awfully cute. But they're going to college kids who might not appreciate them. Not that they wouldn't, but they're mostly college boys, and y'all know how college boys are. Yeah. They'll throw that out really fast. The girls would appreciate it though. They would be like, oh, that's so cute. If my daughter told me the other day, we have to always make stuff cute. You always dampen your countertop too, Sue. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna try the dampening the countertop. Maybe that is the issue. Maybe that's the issue with these crazy things not working. And in this ribbon, I was gonna tell y'all, that ribbon is just from the Dollar Tree, and I think it is so stinking cute and so frugal. Can't beat it. Hi, Fanny and Lamar. Glad to see you on as we finish these up today. If y'all have any questions, it won't let me open the pin link. It should work for sure once the video is working. The link right in the post in the video should work. You love that it's Crock-Tober. You're 37, but your mom. I can't read that part of it, Angela. The racks are, Bed Bath & Beyond has the racks. I think I bought the rack at Amazon. It wasn't too bad. Look how cute these are, y'all. Really. Let's just put those up there so y'all can... I'm just going to sit here and answer the questions as we go through. It's all about it is all about the presentation. Isn't that the truth? Like, I mean, they're just cookies, but they're cuter cookies when they're in the little ribbon. If they're boys, you might want to rethink something. The ribbon, probably the cute ribbon, huh? I should probably do something else. Well, hopefully they're boys. They're a sweet bunch of kids. And they have been so sweet with my own kids that I wanted to do something. They're just college kids. Not just. They are college kids. Okay, here we go. They will love the cookies. That's the thing. Sue, all they really want is more cookies, honestly. They're just going to want a bunch of cookies. They come over, whenever we have Jackson's friend over, like if I don't make cookies, I feel like they would not come over ever again. So I make a lot of cookies at our house. Boys, it's all about the quantity. Uh-oh. So should I go, I don't know how many I have. Let's see. If I do 10 bags, I think I only made 80 cookies. If I do 10 bags, that's 60 cookies. So I think 6 is as many as I can go because if I don't save any for my family, and actually I was going to serve them, these also have them out ready to eat while they're having barbecue tonight, which is horrible. The boys will be thankful that they get some cookies. Yeah, I figure they'll just be, they won't care if they're pretty or not, right? Large stickers for boys. What is large stickers for boys? They're older boys, so they appreciate, at least they should. Y'all, that ribbon is horrible. I got to fix that one. Large stickers for boys. There's so many. I think anytime you feed kids, they're pretty happy. My goal in life is just to keep them happy enough that they come every once in a while, and then I'm great. 6 is good, Susan. I hope so. Hey, Susan, I got to tell you, this morning I saw an old post, Susan, that I think you commented on back in 2010. It was a cranberry pumpkin cake, and I thought Susan was commenting back in 2010. It made me feel so happy. Okay, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. So I appreciate you folks who've stuck around for a long time watching this stuff. That makes my day. Y'all, I'm going to run out of bags. Okay, here we go. If y'all have any questions else about Crock-Tober, I'll answer those while I finish these up. As long as I'm sitting here, I can answer questions and get these cookies done. Susan, I'm so glad. That makes my day. Like I said, it cracked me up this morning when I was looking at the comments and I was like, that's the same Susan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more cookie. There's number 6. Okay, so how many do we have done? I've got 5 done. And I spent, other than the cookie recipe, I spent like less than $1 for the cute bags and everything. So I think that's pretty good, pretty reasonable. Yeah, Christine, I hope I've had, I don't know about a lot of people hooked on me, but I sure think it's so sweet that y'all watch and hang out with me each day. It makes my day. I think this one's too short to have a bow. I think the bow's not going to happen on this one. So we're just going to do it like that. That would be even cheaper because it will take less ribbon. Back the cookies later. Let's see. Can't wait to see the apple cake. Yeah, the apple cake is so yummy, and we'll post a picture of one of the recipes, the apple cake ones already, because it really is good. Y'all, look at all these cookies. I mean, I still have cookies. I'm gonna have to move these racks back. I have cookies everywhere. There are cookies everywhere, all over the kitchen. And this is my last bag. So I only have, I've got to go get some more bags, I guess. Because really, they're way more fun when they're in a cute bag. Patience, Kimberly. I'm trying to be patient. 3, 4. Okay. So go ahead and click the link if you'd like the free Crock-Tober cookbook. If you have tried the recipes, I'd love to hear about it. Yes, Caitlin, I already made the recipe, but it is at the beginning of the video. And you can download the recipe and the menu plan and everything you need to know over at the link above. So that'll help you out. I hope you guys have the very best day. Ooh, Mom to 7, you got 5 pounds of apples for 59 cents. That's an awesome deal. You did fabulous. Great deal this morning. Okay, anyways, thank y'all so much. I hope you guys have the very best day, and I will see you tomorrow morning when we are making, what are we making tomorrow? We are making, ooh, slow cooker vegetable tortellini soup. Don't forget, get your cookbook. We will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.